Today, MB Amazing World video is all about 10 tips for living in Germany. Moving to Germany means getting the chance to live in one of the most organized and progressive countries on earth, where you can enjoy a high standard of living. As with anywhere, however, there are always a few pieces of advice that can make things much easier when you're first settling in. So, here are the top 10 tips to make your life easier from the day you arrive in Germany. 1. Transportation in Germany. If you expect to use national, regional, and local trains or buses regularly, then purchase Bond Card 50 to take advantage of 50% off fares. Students in Germany can also enjoy free or discounted train travel within a certain region by acquiring a semester ticket. 2. Special taxes. In addition to income tax, individuals and households are required to pay some special taxes. This includes the household GEZ or Rundfunkbeitrag, which finances public broadcasting. Church taxes are collected, and should you join a congregation, expect to pay around 8 to 9% of your incomes towards the church. Number 3. Always take your ID with you. Always remember to keep your residence permit card, ID, or passport with you and keep a paper copy at home. Germans are expected to carry their national identity card with them all the times, but for foreigners nationals, an EAD or safis. Number 4. Renting an apartment. You will often need to pay up to 3 months rent and a deposit in advance in order to rent an apartment. So make sure you have enough savings. Also budget for Nebenkosten, additional monthly payment to cover fees, refuse, internet, and other bills. The amount you will pay per month for an apartment before bills and Nebenkosten we refer to as cold rent or Kaltmiete. Number 5. The German fund system. The fund system in Germany means that consumers pay a deposit on a glass and a plastic bottles, which they get back when they return the bottle. Not all shops will accept all empty bottles, however. They will only accept bottles which they sell in store. So, collect them up and take them to a supermarket, as these tend to sell and accept most bottles provided they have a German fund barcode. And this way, you get a mini windfall of change. Number 6. Medical care. To access medical care in Germany, you need to register with the state healthcare system or the Gesetzliche Krankenversicherung. Once registered, you will be given a health card or Krankenversichertenkarte, which you will need to take to any appointments or visit to the hospital. Certain people like freelancers and high earners can also choose to take out private medical health care. EU citizens can also access basic medical care if they are in the possession of EHIC or the European Health Insurance Card. 7. Get your German utilities set up. There are numerous internet providers in Germany, but you may also need to get a Deutsche Telekom line fitted first. So, check with your landlord. Many young people in Germany rely solely on their mobile phone instead. If you are moving into shared living, you will likely just take on a certain household bills or pay into a pot of household money or Haushaltsgeld that will cover costs for accommodation. If you are setting up your apartment alone, make sure to be aware of the following utilities payment you will have to organize: the heating or Heizung, electricity or the stove, water, cable, satellite television, telephone or internet connection, and home insurance. Number 8. Learning German. Although English is widely understood in Germany, it is really advisable to learn German first. You will also need to familiarize yourself with the technical terms that you may see in your work or in rental contracts. Consider a very cost-friendly German course at a local Volkshochschule for adult education center if you do not wish to pay tuition fees of private German schools. Number 9. Meeting people. Most Germans belong to one or more clubs or groups. In fact, they have one of the highest levels of social cohesion in the world. So, joining a group can be a great way to find like-minded friends. The fastest way to meet new people, however, is likely be through your studies or your job. Number 10. The German garbage system. Familiarize yourself with the recycling system in your new home and make sure you know the collection date. Bins tend to be color-coded, and what the color mean may change from state to state. If in doubt, ask your neighbor or your landlord. Around 68% of all household waste in Germany is recycled. Typically, plastic, paper, different colored glass, bio-waste, and cans should be separated for recycling. Wheels, non-recyclable waste has its own bin. And this is all about today's video, and I hope it can help you and give you an idea before moving up in Germany. Once again, this is MB's Amazing World. See you in my next video.